What's up, folks? It's your boy. So, so I'm gonna go through a little exercise real quick, and I hope it's not, too offensive. But, however, let's see. How can I say this? Oh, I want to preface this whole exercise by saying, look, I am absolutely 110% sure that this thing was not orchestrated by anybody associated with the block right there on that corner. Okay, including anybody. Okay, try not to use names right here. But because trust me, if it was, it would have been cleaner than this. They don't put out music over there that's not clean, tight, and represents quality. Right? That's what it is. So it has nothing to do with that. That person and that group were not responsible for this, orchestrating this in any way, shape, or form. Of course, they were part of it. But when you're, in Hollywood and you're in pursuit of, money, you compromise things. Okay? Listen, I'm not mad at it. That's what folks in that industry have to do. That's just what it is. Now, what I don't agree with is the deceiving people part. The part that bothers me is that part. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, to wake up a few people's eyes. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. All of a sudden, I'm getting a lot of people just going through that process that we talked about of seeing truth and processing through truth. And they're going with the first things is talking shit. And the second thing is getting mad, violent. And then you go to truth. We got to get to a point where we get past just talking shit. Because if you're stuck on that, then think about how you can get past that. If it means you got to get mad to get it all out of you, then do that too. And then take a deep breath and say, okay, then maybe this is what it is. And I got to wake up to what my new reality is. That's all right. We've already seen stories where people have done that. Yeah. I had a young lady post something saying that, she was absolutely opposed to everything we were saying. She said, and she banged on it. Like, she was like fully representing. But then she said she saw it for what it was, finally. Not finally, right on time. She saw it for what it was. She said now her daughter's looking into it. Huh? And her daughter's seeing it for what it is. That just is what it is, man. Yeah, I'm thankful for that. So, no one on that block, on that corner, in that district, was responsible for orchestrating this. Not LAPD, not the fire department, not city council, not nobody on that block was responsible for orchestrating these things. These guys were simply responsible for putting it together. Because if you do not, then the powers will do something. It starts with you lose your job. You want to expose something? Okay, then you lose your life. You know what I'm saying? So, no one on that block was responsible for orchestrating this thing. It was orchestrated by the father of lies. Period. Don't care what you say, that's who it was. So, they painted a story. There's a story that the masses believe. It's okay. There's a few folks that can see beyond that, and that's beautiful. That's even better, right? But we talked about the mind's eye. We talked about cognitive dissonance. We talked about the truth process, right? In previous videos. You want to see those? Go right back to them. If you like these videos, come on, give me a thumbs up, because right now the adversaries are sending their agents here to, you know, degrade it, if you will. That's okay. It's our narrative. We're going to control this one. So I want to just tell a quick story, because your eyes saw something, but your eyes couldn't fill in the story that they saw. So I figured I'll just tell a quick story if y'all don't mind. Ride with me on this. Again, this is not a true story. We want to start off by saying, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a true story. This is absolutely just a story for your mind to connect with your eyes. Okay? There was a man named Satan. Call him what you want to call him. He's also known as the father of lies. And he's been orchestrating witchcraft and sorcery on this world ever since we could remember. And he's not, he's present in these lower vibrational states that we're in this world that we're in. Damn. But he's also, I believe, I'm not sure if he's omnipresent, but he knows exactly what's going on. Everything that he does is orchestrated. And he doesn't do it by himself. He has some high-level agents. I don't know how many. There could be 2, there could be 10, it could be a tier. It could be a pyramid process. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, it could be a pyramid. Let's look at it like that. With the one, FOL, there's 2 majors. And then there are mid-majors. And then all the rest of us. Maybe even, you know, many more gaps in between. Absolutely more gaps in between. Okay? So, FOL sits down with a team of his agents. And he's saying, how's everything going? Is everything going according to plan? We still got war going on? Yes. Is there still poverty going on? Yes, there is. Okay, cool. Is gay rights and all that stuff still doing what it's supposed to do? Yes, it is. Okay, absolutely. Let's see. What else is happening? Anybody got some reports from the field? This is the father of lies. Everybody say, yeah, everything's going good. Everybody's reporting, and he looks over to his agent that's responsible for the Southwest District. He said, hey, man, what's going on with you in that situation that y'all supposed to be doing over there off of, Crenshaw? And that agent said, oh, yeah, everything's working out great, man. Everything's going good. We got some practice runs in, and we're going to be ready for the final shoot real soon. What? Practice run? What's today's date? Today is the 30th. What? Man, we done already got reports out saying that it happened. I wanted to see what the energy response was. He said, happened? No, man, it's supposed to happen on the 31st. He said, no. Look, man, are you arguing with me? He said, no, you right. You right, my bad. You right. Yeah, it's ready. You can be ready by tomorrow. It's going to be ready by tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be ready by tomorrow. He said, look, man, that thing better be ready by tomorrow. But the father of lies was not worried. He said, look, man, I know you're lying. I'm the father of lies. You don't have that shit ready. He said, but I don't give a damn. Put it out there. Put what you got out there. He said, hold on. Let me call the producer. He called the producer. Producer got on the phone. He said, man, what you got that we can do this thing, tomorrow? Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow, man. Don't ask me no questions right now. I'm right here with the father of lies. What do you have down? He said, man, man, we only got like a practice run in or 2. He said, well, look, we got orders that we got to just make it happen. Put it down, let it run. He said, let it run? He said, man, this ain't going to fly. Father Eli jumps on the phone. He said, wait a minute. Are you doubting me? Producer said, no, sir, no, sir. He says, okay, good, put it out there. He hangs up, okay. Now he's sitting with just him and his orchestrators. And he said, listen, guys, timeline, all that stuff's important. We got to keep that shit tight. We're going to cover up the mistakes already, but we got to put this thing out here. And listen, don't worry about will it fly. I'm not worried about that, he said. He said, I got these motherfuckers believing anything I tell them. I can put anything out there and it'll fly. So don't worry about it. Let's just stick with the script. So they adjourned that meeting. Southwest representative came back and he said, shit, we got some work to do to get this pulled off by tomorrow. They said, well, listen, we can't control tomorrow, but we can control how the story plays from tomorrow going forward. Get TMZ on the line. Let's get them to do what they do. Let's get you guys got all the books and everything ordered. Everything okay. Let's get all that stuff ready. Blow this thing up, make it bigger than what it is. Make this thing huge. You know how we do. They said, okay, we're gonna do that. Sat down with the producers. The producers came up with this 15 to 20 seconds clip, and they put it out there, and it was horrible, guys. The clip was horrible. They had people running to and from their car because they was listening to the director and wasn't on cue. The director said, now leave, and they both left. No, not you. You go back to your car. No, you leave. You with the hat. And you go in the store. Okay, now when you come back out, act like you got a CPR and we gotta do some CPR. Yes, nigga, you gotta do some CPR. Stand over and do the CPR. He started funneling around, just playing around. Not really, just a walkthrough. This is just a walkthrough. That's why there was no blood. That's why there was no gunfire. That's why it was sloppy and cars moved. And they were like, all right, are we done? Hey, you're cut. Okay, we're gonna be here next week. This is gonna be the final cut. Okay, cool. Cars left, dismissed. Oh, you gotta come back. Oh, da, da, da. I mean, it was sloppy. It was sloppy. But they got us so deceived, they could put anything out there and we'll believe it. So if you're looking at this now, if you can go back and you look at this thing with new eyes, a new understanding, your mind couldn't. I'm sorry, I'm not talking shit. Believe me, I'm not talking shit on you. Do you know how hard it is to break out of what they got us under? Do you understand how hard that shit is? Trust me. So don't be embarrassed. Don't act like I said, this lady came, she admitted, she said, I was wrong, I banged on it, but I looked at it differently. And she said, and they lied to us. That's okay. Real talk, don't trip, that's okay. Look at this thing with a different story, a different set of eyes, a different mindset. And welcome to truth. It's Awakened Narrative. I love y'all, man. Peace.